And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. A great night for baseball ahead on the show. It's the Colorado Rockies taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. Along with my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And Singy, here in Philadelphia, the hometown fans are excited.
This is one of the best places to play when you're playing well. No one more passionate than these Philadelphia Phillies fans, and this ballpark's still one of the most beautiful parks in all of baseball.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. First pitch moments away. Our starting pitcher in this one, Aaron Nola. Singy, he's a guy that can rack up a lot of strikeouts.
His career ERA's been under 4. What I like most about him is his reliability. Takes the ball every fifth day, ready to go whenever the manager calls.
All right, ready to go here. Jonathan Daza steps to the plate.
Number 2, Jonathan Daza.
The wind and the pitch. Misses inside. And that's how this game gets started. In the air to left down the line. Schwarber settles under it. Squeezes it. And there's one down. And let's take a look at the lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These guys have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
Charlie Blackmon, batting with one down, takes a strike. And strike 2. Chris, when you think about Aaron Nola, he's one of the better pitchers in the National League. And you think about that curveball, really good pitch for him. He was the 7th overall pick in 2014 out of LSU. Now a fly ball to right center. Harper has a beat on it. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Batting third, the first baseman.
And here is C.J. Cron. C.J. Cron can hit a ball a long way. In 2022, he hit a 504-foot home run. That was 1 foot shy of the longest homer ever tracked by StatCast. Nomar Mazara hit one 505 feet.
Yeah, that home run tied Giancarlo Stanton's 504-foot home run at Coors Field when he was with the Marlins in 2016.
Swung on, belted. That's got a chance. Pulls it in on the warning track. End of a half inning of play, and now it's the Phillies' turn. No score. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. And on the mound today, Herman Marquez. Lots of punch-outs, a real strikeout artist, Singy.
He's had his ups and downs in his career as his ERA is just over 4, but this is a guy that's not afraid. He's going to take the ball, he's going to go out there and give it his best.
Bottom of the first, Trey Turner at the plate.
The shortstop.
A wide to kick the pitch. See the velocity, 97 with that fastball. Right-hander kicks, deals. That one fouled off. Here's a 1-1. And another ball. And that's outside. And the count is 3-1.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Leading up for the Phillies.
And now it's Alec Bohm. Off the mark there. Ball 1. Nobody out. Runner at first. They say you win.
1-1.
Let's go now,
1-1 now. And a pop-up. Right side. Foul territory. And no one could get to it. It's a foul ball. One and 2 now. And that skips in the dirt.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
Turner on at first. Nobody out. Into center and a base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I could see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Brandon Jordan in the box now. Takes strike 1. This guy has turned into a beast. No outs. Runners at first and second. Next one misses. And 1-1.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Righty delivers. Good eye right there.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
First and second here, no outs. Chopped left side. Fires over to Crone. Just got him on that one. And time now for the Phillies lineup. Of course, one of the best players in the game today, Brandon Jordan.
And Boog, he's one of the best out there at getting on base. I mean, he's comfortable with 2 strikes. He's able to foul off tough pitches and really just outlast that pitcher on the mound. On-base percentage over 400 on the season, and seems like he's always in a position to score some runs and help this team. Definitely a huge asset for this lineup.
Bryce Harper in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. One down, runners at second and third. Called strike right there. Bryce Harper would be one of the guys considered a face of baseball. He was also a face on the cover of MLB The Show back in 2019. That one is absolutely belted. Daza ranging back, looking up, pulls it in on the warning track. And that should get the job done as he tags from third. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot, turned around, and made a nice catch.
Tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. Didn't go. Left-hand hitter waits. Good eye right there. (2-0). And there's a foul ball.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Righty to the plate. Hopped up. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit. No errors and a runner left. We move on to inning number 2 here in Philadelphia. It's the Phillies 1 and the Rockies 0. Second inning set to go. Here's Chris Bryant now.
Number 23, Chris Bryant.
And the right-hander back to work. Ball 1 there. And that's in for a strike. Dave Lawrence behind the plate today. Consistent and pretty accurate with the balls and strikes.
Yeah, he's one of those guys, Spook, that just keeps the game moving. Nothing overly unique about the strike zone that he calls, and as a result, he's appreciated by both sides.
Pitch in the dirt. It's 2-2. And here it comes. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. The wind of the pitch. Got him. And 1 gone. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. Here's a guy who's been struggling so far this year. It's only late April, but still hoping he'll turn it around soon. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. One down, base is empty. And that one wrapped foul. Pitch misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Kicks and fires.
2-2, down.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
Now it's Brendan Rodgers. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. When Nola was in college at LSU, he got a chance to play with his brother, Austin, who was the team's shortstop, and as well his roommate was Alex Bregman. Swinging a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Just missing there. 2-2.
It's a good take.
The 2-2. Line drive, base hit.
Batting 7.
Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
And next is the designated hitter, Alan Trejo. First pitch, and he just misses. At the belt and fires. Right field, down the line, and that one slices foul. They say you win.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a ball and 2 strikes. To the right side. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. A flip to the pitcher covering. That ends the frame. So 1 left for Colorado, and it remains 1-0. Back here at the ballpark, bottom half of inning number 2, and up to the plate is JT Realmuto. Marquez back to work. Realmuto was an outstanding high school quarterback. Was signed to go play quarterback at Oklahoma State, but when he was scouted in high school, he was mainly a shortstop. Marlin scouts decided after seeing him catch 1 time that if they drafted him, they would convert him to catcher. Here comes a pitch. That misses off the outside edge. Off the mark there. Now 3-1. That one misses. So a leadoff walk. Nick Castellanos at the plate now.
The designated hitter, Nick Castellanos.
That one's in there, 0-1.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
0-1 now. Slice down the right side. Realmuto aboard here at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss. He swung over top of the curveball.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. Marquez checks over to first, and he's back. Another throw over. Oh, and he got him this time.
think the base runner was trying to catch him off guard, perhaps looking to steal right away, and wasn't ready to get back to first. Nice pickoff move by the pitcher.
And that one missing low. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike one. And that clips the inside corner.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Two down, nobody on. And that one is lifted in the air. And it falls. And that keeps the inning alive.
Batting ninth, the second baseman.
Now here is Josh Harrison. This is another guy capable of hitting tape measure home runs. And that's in there for strike one. And a pitch.
That's outside.
On the ground to third, McMahon. They take the force out, inning over. Phillies strand one, but they still lead it 1-0. Back at Citizens Bank Park, all set for the start of the inning. At the plate, Elias Diaz. Diaz goes 6'1" in the 8th spot in today's lineup. He's knocked in 9 over his last 10 games.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
The pitch. Strike two.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
Next pitch misses. Ball one. Off the outside edge, and now the count is 2-2. And the pitch. Now this is in the air down the line. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. Next one is off the plate. And now it's 3-2. He goes down looking.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
And now here is Ezekiel Tovar. one. And that's in for a strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
And he deals. Got him swinging on the curveball. 2 out.
Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. In an 0-2 count, you feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where it's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing.
And now, Jonathan Daza. In there, and it's 0-1. Swings through that one.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Got him looking. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Rockies are down quietly. They still trail 1-0. Bottom of the inning, and here's the Phillies leadoff man, Trey Turner.
The shortstop.
2022 turned out to be a banner year for Trey Turner. Won the Silver Slugger. He was the National League starter at shortstop in the All-Star game, and as well, 21 homers, 100 runs batted in, and 27 stolen bases. Swing and a high fly ball down the left field line, but hooking foul.
And couldn't have picked a better time to turn in that type of performance, headed into free agency after that season.
0-2 now. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Quick work on the 3-pitch strikeout right there. Started him with the slider in the zone to jump ahead, then sped him up with the fastball for strike 2. And at that point, you can go a lot of different directions. He put him in the rocking chair by going back to the slider, this time out of the zone, and got in the chase for the punch-out.
Now the number 2 hitter, Alec Bohm. There's a strike. Next offering is in for a strike. Got him looking for the K.
Tasked with 1, 2, and 3 to start this inning, but no trouble so far. I'm sure he'd love to strike out the side here. Make a little statement, but you've got to be composed in this spot. Focus on getting this next guy. You got 2 good outs. Want to get the 3rd one and avoid the middle of that lineup coming up with the base runner. Could become dangerous.
Jordan at the plate now. That's ball 1. Late swing, fouled off. The 1-1. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
2 strikes.
Struck him out looking. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They lead it 1-0. Welcome back. And now Charlie Blackmon.
The right fielder, number 19, Charlie Blackmon.
The right-hander back to work. First pitch swinging.
All these Rockies, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
And the righty deals. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The next offering misses, and it's 1-2. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Gathers and throws to first. That's the first out in the top of the fourth.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
C.J. Cron digging in for the Rockies.
Almost drove one out of here last time up. Flied out to the warning track.
And there's a ball. Next offering is fouled back. Tap softly third base side. A swinging bunt to first. Two quick outs here in the top of the fourth.
The left fielder, number 23, Chris.
So next will be the 4-hole hitter for the Rockies, Chris Bryant. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Up the middle. And it gets by him.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
2 outs, runner at first. Now the third baseman, Ryan McMahon. In there for strike one.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Kicks and deals. Just off the outside edge. Bryant off of first with 2 away. Right side. Harrison fires over to first. Out number 3. The Rockies strand 1. They trail here 1-0. Ready to go, bottom 4. Now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies, Bryce Harper.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
Marquez back to work. Certainly you'd say Bryce Harper's signature moment, Game 5 of the National League Championship Series in 2022. That opposite field home run that put the Phillies ahead and would send them to the World Series off the Padres' Robert Suarez. Makes the grab, 1 down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. First time up was a pop out.
Time to give it up, no keeping up with the Joneses. Be like addiction, living healthy, no more feeling Joneses.
Misses outside, and it's 1-0. Nowadays, with advanced metrics and increased use of moving the infielders around, defense isn't necessarily about making errors. Are you able to get to the ball? Are you able to position fielders where guys hit the ball, but within the new shift rules? And the right-hander deals. And a count 1-2. And a pitch. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
Out front and foul to the left side. Next offering is fouled back. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Two outs. Real Muto checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. And he held back, according to Ricky Holiday. The pitch. And the 1-2 misses to even the count. And a pitch. And now it's filled up. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is if you are the offensive side of it.
Castellanos takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. And now it's even up.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That one ripped, but foul. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the third out. One left for Philadelphia, but they're on top 1-0.
I was never a gentleman, I was raised in a trap. Let you spend all this money tomorrow, I made it back.
Back here in Philadelphia, we go to the top of the 5th. Leading off, Brendan Rodgers. The wind of the pitch. And that's in for a strike. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Righty delivers. Next offering misses down and away. And a ball evens the count. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
And it's ball 4. He missed down low.
That's a tough one to swallow right there. If you're on the mound, you're ahead in the count 0-2, and you just couldn't find a way to put him away. It's going to be frustrating if that one comes back to bite him.
Trejo takes low, second trip to the plate in this one.
Now, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
So, a foul ball makes it 1-2. And here it comes. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
And now it's Elias Diaz. First offering, and it just misses. And that's in for a strike. The pitch. Falling behind 2-1. The pitch. That one fouled off. 2-2. Kicks and fires. To first, maybe a 2-ball. Hoskins tossed the second, and that's 2.
The 3-6-1 double play, in my opinion, is one of the toughest plays to make. You've got a pitcher covering first, and the middle infielder throwing to a moving target. Everything has to be perfect, and right there, they made it look pretty easy.
Ezekiel Tovar digging in for the Rockies. Went down on strikes his first time through. That one off the mark, and that is ball 1. So after the double play, he's trying to pick up his teammate and tie this game. Righty to the plate. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time. Rogers at third with 2 away. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. And that's outside. And the 2-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. At the belt and fires. Got it by him. Golden Bay. So 1 left for Colorado. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Back here in Philadelphia, we head to the bottom of the 5th. And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. And the right-hander back to work. That's in there, and that's strike 1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. That one missing inside. Next offering is fouled back. The wind to the pitch. And now the count filled up 3-2. And that's ball 4.
Well, a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow, Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Fouled off. He was late. Here comes a pitch. And that one fouled off. Oh, and 2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's downstairs and outside. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. The next pitch misses. Full count, 3-2. Runner at first with no outs here. This to third. McMahon. Over to Rogers. On to first. Double play.
Pretty lengthy at bat right there, and usually the hitter wins that battle after seeing so many pitches, but instead the exact opposite, or maybe even worse than that, grounds into a double play. Tough at bat to swallow.
Here's Trey Turner.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. You know, people may not remember about Trey Turner. He was actually drafted in the first round out of NC State by the Padres. Made his debut in 2015 with the Nationals. Won it all with Washington in 2019. He's been an all-star multiple times. And, of course, he's won a batting title. Next offering is down low, and it's 2-1.
And Turner's been part of some big trades. It originally started with the Padres as he was a player to be named later that ended up with the Washington Nationals, then traded over to the Dodgers with Max Scherzer in 2021.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second, and he's in with a stand-up double.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Alec Bohm. Ball one, no strikes. Two outs and one in scoring position. Down the line towards the corner. Blackman settles underneath it and puts the squeeze on that. And that's the inning. Phillies strand one, but they hold a 1-0 lead. And welcome back. All set for the top of the 6th. Here's the Rockies leadoff hitter, Jonathan Daza. Nola back to work. He dives but can't hang on. That's a base hit. He doesn't have a throw, and they don't get an out on the play. Here's Chuck Nasty. Out towards right center field. He's under it. And there's one down.
The first baseman, number 25, C.J. Cron.
And the batter now, C.J. Cron.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
That's in there. 0-1.
That curveball's been a big pitch for him today. He's been able to get ahead in the count with it. He's also been able to use it to put guys away.
Check swing, appeal to first. No swing, just held it back there. Daza stands at first with 1 out. Gonna count 1-2.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Check swing, now we'll look down to first. No, he held up. And a pitch. Got him. That's out number 2.
Well, big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound, no question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
Chris Bryant gets a chance to hit here. 1 for 2.
Let's go, Phillies!
And first offering is fouled off. Outside.
Well, Boog, Chris Bryant, a kid who accomplished a lot right away getting to the big leagues. Former number 2 overall pick, won the Rookie of the Year, was named the MVP in 2016, winning a World Series with the Cubs over a 100-year drought. Man, you can't start your career much better than that.
The 1-2. Popped up. Turner makes the catch, and that'll do it. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. It's the Phillies 1 and the Rockies nothing. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. John Shambi with Chris Singleton in the booth, and leading off the bottom of the 6th, Brandon Jordan. And the pitch. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. And the 0-1. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Bryant ranges back. Back some more. And that one is out of here. He circles the bases. His 4th home run of the season. And they add on. It's 2-0.
Especially with good velocity, can be really hard to catch up to. But he stays tall, his top hand works extremely well, and he absolutely clobbered it.
Here's Bud Black towards the mound, and we're going to see a pitching change here. Ramon Marquez is done in this one, and not his finest start. Never really looked comfortable out there. We'll have a new pitcher on the mound when we get back. So the Rockies turn the ball over to a new arm, Brent Suter.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Brent Suter.
Bryce Harper to the plate. He's 0 for 1. That's in there. Strike 1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Left-hand batter waits. And it's even up.
Inside.
And now the lefty. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So digging in, Kyle Schwarber. Now remember, Kyle Schwarber grew up in Ohio, and so he got a chance to watch a lot of really good Cincinnati Reds teams. His favorite players growing up were Barry Larkin and Ken Griffey Jr. The wind and the pitch. Slapped foul. The Why to kick the pitch? Up the middle. Tosses to first. Schwarber out of the play.
Now batting, the catcher, JT Realmuto.
2 outs, base is empty. JT Realmuto getting ready to hit. Realmuto in his 9th season, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he's a former Gold Glove Award winner. 2 down, nobody on. That's a little bit low. Next offering is in for a strike. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. And it's 2-zip. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show.
You can never be like me. Yeah, I push until I bleed. And I keep it so 100, not afraid to show my teeth.
We go to the top of the 7th. So in now for Colorado, Ryan McMahon.
The third baseman, number 24.
And a pitch.
McMahon.
Just off the outside edge. And that's ball 1. Stirring in the Phillies bullpen, Craig Kimbrell, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Alvarado, the lefty, warming up as well. He swings and fouls one off. Ball to strike. Upstairs.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout. Just didn't locate it very well.
On the ground, right side, and foul ball.
He was a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
2-2. That one missed.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Right-hander kick steals. Back to the mound. Fires over to Hoskins, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
The batter, number 7. Second baseman.
Next to hit for the Rockies, Brendan Rodgers. That one's in there, 0-1. There's the strike. Ripped on the ground to second. Throws to first. And 2 away to start the 7th.
The batter, the designated hitter, Alan Trejo.
Alan Trejo digging in for the Rockies.
Just 1 out away from 7 strong innings and just at 100 pitches. Man, pretty impressive. They've got to be happy with what they've gotten from him out there today. Now, this manager knows that his players are just trying to do too much. Everybody needs to just take a deep breath, relax, and let it naturally happen.
The 1-1. That one the other way, and that's just foul.
Tried to shoot it the other way and almost kept it fair. Not quite, though.
And he deals. Good eye right there. Kicks and deals. Battling here as he fouls it away. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. That hits the dirt and a full count now.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
And the right-hander deals. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. On the ground to the left. Zips it to first. Third out. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. And they're down 2-0. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Tyler Kinley.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos.
For the Phillies, the designated hitter, Nick Castellanos.
And here it comes. Fastball in for a strike. Strike one.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Good eye in that spot. Next pitch downstairs, and a count 2-1. Inside, just missed.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with a 3-1 count.
Next offering finds the zone, and the count is full.
Wow, that's 89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of the speed differential between the fastball and that pitch, really hard for a hitter to get on time with it.
Right-handed reliever, and there's ball 4.
First base.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
So up next, Rhys Hoskins. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And the slider catches the zone.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some guys.
Castellanos gets his lead at first. Nobody out.
Let's go, Phillies.
And a swing and a miss.
All sliders so far in this at-bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
So now 1-2 to Rhys.
That's ball 2.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Got him swinging.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Harrison in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
And there's the strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
And the righty deals. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Righty delivers. Pitch misses there. 1-2 the count. Kicks and fires. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. The pitch. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Bryant moves under it. Makes the grab for the second out.
The batter, number 7, shortstop.
So the Philly batting order turns over. Here's Turner now. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Well, an at-bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike one here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
The 0-1. Foul ball there. Here's the 0-2. Slow roller up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run. Gets him easily, ends the inning. No runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Phillies 2 and the Rockies nothing. We're at the top of the 8th, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Elias Diaz.
Elias Diaz.
The wind of the pitch. Just off the inside edge. Pitch misses. 2-0. Righty to the plate. And a foul ball. Makes the count 2-1. Pitch. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And that's outside. And he walked him.
Ball 4.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the wall. Very gritty.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Aaron Nola's day comes to an end, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. So they turn to Craig Kimbrell. He's been so good against lefties.
Number 31, Craig Kimbrell.
Ezekiel Tovar digging in for the Rockies, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. In the dirt, but kept close. Well done behind the dish. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. Here's a 1-1.
Establishing both ends of the zone is critical. Most times guys are wanting to get hitters out down, but if you can get them to look up, get a called strike, that's going to make that strike zone a lot bigger.
Tying run at the plate. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry.
And now, Jonathan Daza swings through that one, 0-1. Diaz over at first with 1 away. Next one off the plate inside. 1-1. Next offering is outside. And it's fouled away. The tying run at the plate. That's out to center field. He's under it. Makes the grab. 2 down. Here's Charlie Blackmon.
And things could change quickly here with 1 swing.
Right down the chute. That's strike 1.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. 1 more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
And the 0-2. Good eye right there. And now the count is even. The pitch. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Left-hand hitter waits. And down on strikes he goes. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. The Rockies strand 1. They're still down. It's 2-0. Justin Lawrence gets the call from the pen. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Alec Bohm, 1 for 3. Here comes a pitch. And downstairs.
Ball 1, no strike.
That's to 3rd. Oh, he gloves it over to 1st. And that's a great play for the out.
Cat-like reflexes on that one. Makes the dive, has to get up. Clean exchange to throw a strike across the diamond. And what a tremendous play.
Brandon Jordan stands in for the Phillies. He's already homered in this game. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Right-hander kick steals. That's outside. Ball 2.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
The 2-1. And that one fouled off. Two now. Goes down looking.
Up next,
2 outs, base is empty. And digging in for Philadelphia, Bryce Harper. And that's in there for strike 1.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Ball 1.
And takes low for ball 1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And there's
2
a ball.
1 strike.
Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That's back. And that one is out of here. Bryce Harper goes deep. Home run number 10 on the year. It's 3-0.
Good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Now the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber. That's towards center. Daza brings it in, and that is that. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. Last chance coming up for the Rockies. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Sir Anthony Dominguez. This guy can bring it velocity-wise.
Now pitching for the Phillies, number 15, Serenity.
C.J. Cron digging in for the Rockies.
De corazón, me tienes enamorado, me tienes enamorado, ay boquita de corazón.
And a pitch. That one misses, and that's ball 1. Dominguez, 6'1" righty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a sinker, a slider, and he works in a changeup.
Ball 2.
Next offering upstairs.
2 balls, no strikes.
And a strike on the outside edge.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That one back. Gone. C.J. Cron leads the yard. 3rd home run of the season, and they cut into the lead. It's 3-1.
Just relentless. This team will not quit. Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden, they're back in this ballgame.
Chris Bryant digging in for the Rockies. In for a strike, and that is strike 1. And the pitch. Foul ball. That one out to right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away.
Ryan McMahon.
So digging in, Ryan McMahon. First offering misses the mark.
This is the guy they turn to get the most important outs of the ball game, but they're going to make him work to get this save.
Right back to him on the mound. Now only one out remaining.
A couple of pitches and a quick out.
The batter number 7, second baseman.
Rockies down to their last out. Now it's the second baseman, Brendan Rodgers.
Oh, that insurance run in the bottom of the 8th inning was so good to add on, especially with this power hitter at the plate. If he goes deep, you're still up in the ball game. Really good spot to be in right here.
First pitch just misses. Lifted in the air, right center field. Harper has a beat on it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Phillies take the first 2 games of this series.
Well, he does a nice job of coming in and getting the save. He made a mistake with the pitch, gave up the solo home run, but he maintained his focus to push through to the finish line.
And your final 3-1. The Phillies hang on to win it. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.